Hi everyone, it's Boonitz Chrissy and welcome back to episode 3 of my WoW Let's Play. So on our way back we had picked up a couple of quests and the first one here is called Crush Cog's Minions. Description: our old enemy Thermoplug is doing his best to keep us from rebuilding and finishing our reclamation of Nomergon. He sent one of his most loyal henchmen, Crush Cog, and a force of irradiated gnomes to harry us. They've taken over an old arsenal up the road to the north, and Crush Cog's technicians are repairing those weapons. We have to stop them before they're able to get those mechano tanks back online. Go to Crush Cog's arsenal and eliminate as many of the technicians as you can. Kill 8 of Crush Cog's minions at Crush Cog's arsenal. You may kill irradiated technicians or Crush Cog's battlesuits. And the second one is called No Tanks. We've lost more than a couple scouts trying to find out what exactly Crush Cog plans to do with all those mechano tanks his irradiated technicians are repairing. We can't afford to take it slowly anymore. We must act before Crush Cog turns his followers and his weapons on us. This techno grenade packs enough explosive power to destroy the mechano tanks and deny Crush Cog their use. Take it north with you along the road to Crush Cog's arsenal and take out those tanks. I love the name of this quest. No Tanks. So we're supposed to head back to this little building here. What does it look like? It's like a hangar. I should probably move this back down. How do I do that? Died trying to move my bars around. This is the first time I've ever died. It's not going to be the last. Where's my body? Lozzah, the ghost monk. Gonna avenge myself. Alright, so I killed 8 minions, and now I have to use... What do I do? Repair... Or no, destroy repaired mechano tanks. Let's turn the quest back into High Tinker Mechatork.
Necessity is the first cousin of invention.
Crush Cog's minions. That should set back Crush Cog's plans a bit, but we can't rest until he is defeated and Chillbreeze Valley is secure. So who did I get No Tanks from? No Tanks. Mechatork will be pleased to hear that you've ruined Crush Cog's plans to use our old weapons for his followers. He was. Without the mechano tanks under his command, he'll be weak and vulnerable. You will receive torque-applying gloves.
Be seeing you.
Let's pick up this new quest. Kelsey Steel Spark.
Hi, how are you?
Staging in Brewall. No, Brunal? While High Tinker Mechatork, his military advisors, and I finalize the plans for the attack on Crush Cog, I've sent my assistant ahead to Brunal Village to begin preparations. To get to Brunal Village, follow the road southeast out of town. Once you arrive, find Jarvie Shadowstep and see if he needs any help. Our dwarven cousins have dispatched a cod of mountaineers from Ironforge to join us in the fight against Crush Cog. Speak with Jarvie Shadowstep at Brunel Village.
Be seeing you.
What is that? Are those pretzels? So what's going on over here? Some kind of gathering? Bonfire? Jarvie Shadowstep.
Greetings.
Ah yes, Kelsey told me to expect you. There's still much to do before we can take on Crush Cog. Paint it black. We have reliable intelligence that Razlo Crush Cog has taken up a defensive position on the island in the middle of frozen ice flow lake. Oh, isn't that like right there? To make matters worse, he surrounded himself with a network of sentry bots that will detect any possible attackers. If we're to take on Crush Cog, we'll need to take out those sentries. This device launches a dark sticky paint that will coat the optical sensors of Crush Cog's sentry bots. Use it to take out his early warning system. Quest objective, use the Paintinator to blind 5 of Crush Cog's sentry bots. This is the lake, I think. Yes, yes it is. There's one of those little buggers right now. They're kind of cute.
Can I help you?
You've given us the opening we'll need to get the drop on Crush Cog. Excellent work, Lozzah. Down with Crush Cog. Our cousins, the dwarves of Ironforge, have agreed to help us in the battle against Razlo Crush Cog. Mountaineer Stonegrind is a veteran who knows Dunmorrow well. He and High Tinker Mechatork stand ready on a small snow-covered island in the Iceflow Lake to the north. That sounds adorable. Meet up with them there and let the High Tinker know when you're ready to face the traitor Crush Cog. Take this orbital targeting device and use it during the battle. It will help guide the High Tinker's special weapons. Defeat Razlo Crush Cog. Speak to High Tinker Mechatork at Icefall Lake when you are ready to begin the battle.
Off and away.
Let's try to dodge these little guys. Crush Cog's defeat will send a powerful message to his master Thermoplug. The gnomes of Gnomergon will not be stopped. I'm ready to start the assault.
Engineer Thermoplug refuses to acknowledge that his defeat is imminent. He has sent Razlo Crush Cog to prevent us from rebuilding our beloved Gnomergon. But our brave friend here has thwarted his plans at every turn. And now the dwarves of Ironforge stand with us. Let's send him crawling back to his master in defeat.
Guy, I have better things to do. There he is.
How did you escape detection by my sentry bot? No matter. My guardians and I will make short work of you. To arms, men!
Oh, dippin'.
Well met.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Why, hello there.
I'm supposed to help. Oh. Duh. Why am I missing? Why does it keep saying miss? Oh, am I supposed to do this? Oh.
Cannon! We are victorious! With Crush Cog defeated, Thermoplug is sure to be quaking in his mechanotank! And rightly so! You're next, Thermoplug! You're next!
Wow. That would have been way shorter if I just used the orbital whatever. Okay, Jarvie.
Salutations!
We're finally free of Razzle Crush Cog and his interference. With the defeat of Crush Cog and his forces, Thermoplug can't afford to send any more of his followers to the surface. I can't wait for the day when we defeat him for good. Now I get bracers of angular momentum.
Daylight's burning.
On to Kharanos. Oh my gosh, what does that sound?
Crush Cog is no more. The people of
Oh, it's a
Iron
celebration.
Speak
Yeah!
Hear us well, Thermoplug. The day of your defeat
Oh,
approaches.
how cute! Some of the mountaineers under Stonegrind's command were telling me about the situation out at Kharanos. When the Trogs took over Frostmane Hold, it sounds like the surviving trolls fled westward deep into the heart of the dwarven homeland. Now they threaten the dwarven town of Kharanos. It sounds like they're going to need all the help they can get. You should go to Kharanos and introduce yourself to Captain Tharon. Just follow the road east out of Brenwall and keep going until you see the town. So am I done here? Yeah. How sad. This is a long way. I guess we can just take in the scenic view. Ooh, what's that? A tunnel? Picture time. Dunmorrow. Oh, here's somebody. Sierra Deepstone.
Hello.
Bound for Kharanos. I was supposed to be bringing these casks of ale to the inn in Kharanos. They contain a mysterious new ale produced by an upstart brewery based in Brunel Village. As I was leaving town, I was attacked by a Frostmane troll raiding party. It's going to take me days to repair the wagon. I don't suppose you'd be willing to do me a favor, will you? These big kegs aren't going anywhere, but I have some smaller sample casks. When you bring them to Kharanos for me, just follow the road to the southeast. Bring the sample casks to innkeeper Belm at the Thunderbrew Distillery. Is this a party town? Beer bubbles. I like the bunting, that's adorable. Is it always, like, decorated like this? Because that's really cute. Look at these kegs. Ragnar Thunderbrew.
What's on your mind?
Beer-basted boar ribs. Nothing my tavern patrons enjoy more than some beer-basted boar ribs. Only problem is, the local trapper who used to bring me supplies enlisted in the king's army to help with the war on the Alliance front. Maybe you can help me out. If you bring me some boar ribs and a Rhapsody malt from the tavern here, I'll give you the recipe for my famous beer-basted boar ribs, not to mention a free sample. The secret's in the malt. Ragnar Thunderbrew in Kharanos wants 4 tender boar ribs and a mug of Rhapsody malt. Don't we all?
Be good.
Reginald Barley Brew.
What's on your mind?
The perfect stout. Oh, these guys have their priorities straight. I'm on a quest to make the perfect stout. I know I can do it. Brewing's in my blood. I just need to find the right recipe. The Frostmane trolls grow a plant, Shimmerweed, up on Shimmer Ridge to the northwest. They use it in their strange tribal rituals. We haven't found much use for it, but it has a unique taste, and I want to experiment with it in my brews. Obtaining the Shimmerweed will be dangerous, but I'll pay well for any you can borrow from the baskets in the troll village. Bring 7 Shimmerweeds to Reginald's Barley Brew in Kharanos.
Off with you.
I feel like I'm picking up so many quests. What's going on over here? Captain Tharon. If Nomergon Covert Operations is recommending you, then you must have made quite an impression. Your help will be most welcome here, as we've a wealth of enemies and few enough mountaineers to face them. What you got for me, Captain? The Cataclysm has thrown the balance of power in Dunmorrow into question, Lozzah. Without warning, a wave of trogs emerged from the caves near Nomergon and overran the Frostmane trolls. The trolls have been migrating east ever since. There has always been a Frostmane presence up on Shimmer Ridge to the northwest, but with the migration, the trolls now surround us. We can't allow the trolls to use this position to their advantage. While my men hold the line in the east, strike against Shimmer Ridge, kill 5 Frostmane Seers and 7 Frostmane Snowstriders on Shimmer Ridge. And I believe we turn in one more, and it looks like there's one more quest. Must be in this, like, what is this, a distillery? Yeah. Nailed it. Oh my goodness, what? Ooh. Cheese. Bread. Those are like the best things in life. This is one for the photo album.
What's on your mind?
Okay, Innkeeper Belm. Fill your tankard up and pull up a chair. We've stories to tell and kegs to empty. Bound for Kharanos. Welcome, visitor. Have you come to the inn to rest, or do you need a new hearthstone? These look promising. I've heard great things about the Short and Stout Brewery, but I haven't had the chance to try their ale until now. While you're here, relax a little. If you need a spare hearthstone or wish to make Kharanos your home, just speak to me and I'll be happy to help. Choose your reward. Tough hunk of bread or refreshing spring water? Let's go with the bread.
See you soon.
So maybe I should make this in my home. I feel like I'm going to be here for a while.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Yes.
You got my attention.
Gremlock Pilsnor. I can teach you how to cook. Honor students. I see a lot of young dwarves at my door eager to learn the trade of cooking. And if there's one thing a cook needs more than anything, it's a cleaver. I have a list of students who scored high in their lessons and earned an honorary cleaver. Take my list to Golnir Bouldertoe in Ironforge. He'll get the cleavers ready. The fastest way to Ironforge is on a griffin, so bring the list to our griffin master, Brolin Galebeard, and speak with him about transport to Ironforge. Bring Gremlock's list to Brolin Galebeard in Kharanos.
See you soon.
I like this place. Hello, Milk. So let's look at our quest summary right now, because there's a lot. Number 1, Frostmane Aggression. Kill 5 Frostmane Seers and 7 Frostmane Snowstriders. So that looks like it's right next to the perfect stout where I have to get 7 shimmerweed. Yeah, that's like basically in the same area. Or I can go get the beer basted boar ribs and the Rhapsody malt. But where do I get the malt? I don't know, but let's do this one first. Okay, let's get some boar ribs. Discovered the grizzled den. What is that? A young Wendigo. I don't know about Wendigos. Okay, so here's a crag boar. But I just don't know about these Wendigos though. Is this a Yeti? Oh, oh, oh. Not ready for you, man. Where the wild things are. Why do the crag boars have to be by them? A crag is what exactly? What kind of formation is that? It's like a steep hill or something, right? A ragged cliff? A jagged cliff? Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Three of 4. I've really only killed 3. Done. Rhapsody malt. I think I was supposed to get that in the distillery. There must be a better way up. Okay, here you go. Rhapsody malt. Buy a full stack. I don't need a full stack though, I just need 1. Oh, good. Just needed to right click. Alright. Okay, Ragnar. I'm going to need those crag boar ribs and a mug of Rhapsody malt, Lozzah. Got it. The malt is brewed, the boars are dead, and before all is done, anything said, we will have to fight for first dibs on these savory beer-basted boar ribs. I feel like it's only right to eat some of these boar ribs in here. Now we've got to kill some of these Frostbane Seers and Snowstriders and get some Shimmerweed. I'm too scared to go in there. Who's attacking me now? Oh no! No, no, no. This area is very intimidating to me. He's hacking at some, what are these? Is that a drum? Is he just beating a drum? Oh god, I pulled another one. Okay, 7 of 7 Shimmerweed, and I need 2 more Seers and 4 more Snowstriders. Yeah, he was just beating away at this drum. Is this a drum too, or is it a keg? I'm gonna make you into Mojo. What is Mojo? They just make everything out of bones. Just skulls and bones. Good job, Lozzah. We should be able to focus our efforts on the rest of the trolls to the east, but there's still a matter of the Wendigos in the Grizzled Den. The cataclysm has created chaos in Dunmorrow. The Trogs have come to the surface in numbers we haven't seen before, driving our traditional enemies, the Frostmane trolls, ever closer to our settlements. Ironforge has dispatched my mountaineer company to help deal with the problems, calling the Wendigos. The Wendigos in the Grizzled Den to the southwest of town have long been a thorn in our side. They're never quite strong enough to threaten Kharanos directly, yet they prey on travelers, mountaineer patrols, and supply convoys. I'm going to be withdrawing my observers from the Grizzled Den because I need them on the troll front. Would you help my men finish culling the Wendigo population? Without strength of numbers, they won't be able to attack us. Kill 10 Wendigos in the Grizzled Den. You may kill Wendigos or young Wendigos. Forced to watch from afar. The cataclysm drove the Trogs to the surface in hordes, forcing the Frostmane trolls to flee for their lives. Unfortunately, they've decided to settle right on our doorstep and make trouble for us. I deployed Mountaineer Dunstan and his squad to the Grizzled Den just southwest of town to keep an eye on the Wendigos that live there. But now I need to recall them to Kharanos, find them and tell them to deploy those remote observation bots the gnomes provided, then return to Kharanos. Relay Captain Tharn's orders to Mountaineer Dunstan, Mountaineer Lewin, and Mountaineer Valgrim in the Grizzled Den. Quartermaster Glenna. She looks nice.
Hello.
Pilfered supplies. With the Frostmanes making trouble to our east, the Wendigos have sensed our weakness and grown bolder in their raids. Only one of the 4 most recent supply wagons has made it here safely. The Wendigos made off with the rest, stashing in the Grizzled Den, a cave southwest of town. If you're willing to go down there and recover the stolen supplies, you would have the gratitude of all the townspeople and the mountaineers defending Kharanos. Retrieve 6 pilfered supplies from the Grizzled Den.
Safe travels.
You got my attention?
Do you have that shimmer weed? I almost have a batch of stout ready to brew and I want to try throwing the weed in with this mixture. Great, I can't wait to use these in some of my recipes. There's one in particular I think it'll work great in. Choose your reward. Ivy weave bracers or shimmerweed boots. Do I really not have shoes? Maybe I should take the shoes.
Here's another one of these pretzel beer wreaths. Now I want a pretzel.